Anonymous? It's me, Was15. How are you? So, last time we did a video, I went on a whole rant about what I thought this YouTube channel was gonna be. And even though I still won't give myself a specific YouTube channel schedule, or anything like that, YouTube does still mean something to me, and I would still like to do stuff on YouTube, but streaming is my main priority right now. I really like streaming, and that's where I will do most of my stuff. That being said, I do want to put content here that only people will get on YouTube, or if you happen to miss a stream, I will probably posting stream highlight type videos on my YouTube channel now too. So don't worry if you can't come to a stream or something like that, you will still get content here from, best moments that I found or other people found from streams that we've had. So don't worry, that will happen. I also want to give a huge thank you to everyone because I just hit affiliate on Twitch. I also hit 100 followers on Twitch recently, and I also hit 100 subscribers on YouTube. Fuck yeah! Yay! We got somewhere, guys. We got somewhere. And I feel like I need to do something for this milestone. So on Twitch, when I was streaming after hitting 100 followers and so on, I took a shot of the alcohols. But I haven't done anything here on the YouTubes yet. So when this video comes out, yes, I will be late to the milestone, but I'm serious. If anyone can think of anything they'd really like me to do for the milestone, please feel free to comment down below or go on to my Discord community and put a suggestion there, anything like that. I will do it. One of the suggestions I got is make a blanket or a pillow fort and do a tour for my 100 subscriber milestone, which I guess we could do. I just don't have a lot of blankets or pillows to do that with, but we could. But if you have any other suggestions, let me know. But I've discovered there are some games that I really want to play, and even though I am totally okay with playing some games on my own, there are games that I wouldn't mind having them recorded, playing with you guys and seeing the content there. And there are some games where I've tried to game capture them for my Twitch streams, and for whatever reason I cannot capture them. However, I know that I can screen capture them for YouTube. So that is what we are going to do that's exclusively to this YouTube channel. Any games that I can't play on Twitch, or would feel like they would do better if I played them on YouTube, will go here. And today's situation, we are going to be playing a old kind of nostalgia type game. It's nostalgic for me because I'm pretty sure this is a game that I've played before when I was a kid, but I don't remember a whole lot of it. I only remember vaguely one section of the game. I'm gonna move the camera down a little bit. There we go. So it's not like I've completely reacted to this, but it is nostalgia, and I like playing games for nostalgia. And so that game today that we were gonna play is Nancy Drew: The Curse of Blackmoor Manor, I think is what it is. So it's a Nancy Drew type game. We're gonna just get right into it. New game.
Welcome to my latest case, The Curse of Blackmoor Manor. To start, choose Junior or Senior Detective. If you're new to adventure games or need some help, choose Gameplay Overview.
I don't know. I think I always put Junior Detective, but should I put Senior Detective this time around because I'm older? We're gonna be up for a challenge. I'm gonna put Senior Detective.
Dear Ned, greetings from jolly old England. Although right now I'm not so sure about the jolly part. That's because I'm on my way to Blackmoor Manor. where the daughter of one of our neighbors is living. The daughter, whose name is Linda, recently married Hugh Pendleton, a British diplomat. Hugh travels a lot, so the only people at the manor with Linda are Hugh's aunt, Mrs. Drake, and Hugh's 12-year-old daughter, Jane. The thing is, ever since Linda moved into the manor, her health has gone downhill. She's practically bedridden, and no one seems to know why. Her mother is convinced something is terribly wrong and wants me to find out what. So here I am, about to be dropped off at a huge centuries-old mansion in the middle of a dark, foggy moor. I can't tell whether the butterflies in my stomach are because I'm excited or just a tad creeped out. Talk to you soon. I hope. Nancy.
We love Nancy being creeped out. Ooh. See, this is what I'm saying with like the graphics and everything that's happening. This is definitely an older game. I love the heels, the sounds of heels against like stone and stuff. I don't know. Oh, hello.
Who's there? Hello?
Exactly, Nancy. Exactly. Is that volume?
There's something out there. Where, child? Over there. I mean, something was out there.
I'm Mrs. Drake. I take it you are Nancy Drew?
Yes, and I really did see something, Mrs. Drake. I heard something, too.
Oh, people are always seeing and hearing things on the moor at night. Especially you Americans. Why don't you just go on up to your room? It's the one with the moon on the door.
I'd like to see Linda, if I could.
I'm afraid Linda is not quite ready to meet with you just now. But please, come see me after you've unpacked. I'll be in the conservatory.
All right, thank you.
Okay, can we... Hold on. I want to update the sound. Can I figure that out? New game, load and save game, continue game setup?
Dear Ned, greetings from jolly old England. 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 Dear Ned, greetings from jolly...
Okay, I'm sorry if y'all heard that over and over again. I was just trying to update the sound. Okay. Cool. So how does this work? So this is where our items will be stored. Okay. These are our stuff. Because I'm a senior detective, I don't need a task list. That's a bit spooky. Alright, what's in our case journal? Even though I can't send emails while I'm in England, too expensive, I can use my cell phone to surf the web, which reminds me. Wonder if there's anything on the web about Blackmoor Manor. Linda Penvillen's mother had the Penvillens invite me to Blackmoor Manor because she wants me to figure out why her daughter has been acting so strangely. Personally, the first thing I'd like to figure out is what that red-eyed thing was that I saw outside when I first arrived. Is that everything? Cool. Alright. But I read it. Okay. Okay, so we can call numbers. internet browser. On top of the screen, click the search button to search the World Wide Web via keywords. Search Blackmoor Manor. Blackmoor Manor, United Kingdom, Essex. Built in the 12th century by a warrior named Randolph the Red, Blackmoor Manor is one of the oldest residences in England. Randolph and his descendants came to be known by the ancient name for the area surrounding Blackmoor, Penvillin. The Penvillins have inhabited the manor ever since it was built. It was abandoned in 1650 after its owner was executed for witchcraft. But by 1715, the Penvillins had moved back into the manor and re-established themselves as a respectable, wealthy family, a reputation which remains to this day. Okay. Anything else we need to search up? No, I think that's it. Okay. Anything else we're supposed to look at? Directory. We have home, Mrs. Petrov, and Ned. Do we need to call anybody?
This is the Drew residence. Please leave a message at the beep.
Hi, Hannah. Bye, Hannah.
Okay. Let's just call everybody for shits and giggles.
You have reached the Petrovs. No one can come to the phone right now. Feel free to either leave a message or call back. Thank you.
Hello, Mrs. Petrov. It's Nancy Drew. I just arrived at Blackmoor Manor. Why don't you give me a call when you get the chance? Bye.
Let's do Ned. Can we get to Ned, please?
Hello?
Hi, Ned.
Hey, Nancy.
Oh, just wanted to let you know I got here safely. What's going on?
Just wanted to let you know I got here safely.
So how's Blackmoor Manor?
A little on the spooky side.
And what has Detective Drew discovered so far?
Just calling to say hi. I'll talk to you soon.
I'll be waiting.
Maybe that's just me, but I'm shipping this whole Ned and Nancy already. Just the way that they are. Okay. So this is how we walk, apparently. This is just for clothes. Okay.
Wonder what goes there. Something fits in here, but what?
Alright, that's gonna become important later. I know that. Gemini, Cassiopeia, Ursa Major, Hercules, Corpus. Oh wait. Alright. Is this exactly how everything was? I feel like there was another way to turn. Oh. Oh my god, I can turn. I'm stupid.
A tripod. For a camera, maybe?
I want to say that's probably for a telescope, considering the room you're in, Nancy, but sure. Anything important about the clock?
Boar's Head Pub, this is Tommy.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew.
Right. Nancy Drew, out at the old Blackmoor Manor, are you? You must be Hank Marvin up there. Pity about your kitchen, but we'll fix you up for some Bexon posh. Just tell me what you'd like.
Okay. What do you have?
We've got some loop-de-loop, bangers and mash, a real fine pinky and perky, and a delicious dog's eye, me fork and knife, just rubber-ducked. Hello?
Could you repeat that?
Sure, we've got some loop-de-loop, bangers and mash, pinky and perky, and a dog's eye, and they're all Robin Hood.
Bangers and mash.
Rightio, Uncle Fred and Johnny Rudder.
Okay.
All right then, we'll come round and leave it at your Rory. Oh, and we've got no hot potato about, so it may take a bit, but we'll have it up to you in no time. Fish and taters.
That was like them using as much as they possibly could. Sorry, we'll come out of that for a second. That was like they used as much as they possibly could of like British slang just to fucking make things like confusing for the people that don't understand the slang. That's funny. I don't know who Hugh is, but sure.
I'm sorry, I cannot take your call right now. Either leave me a message at the embassy or call me back later. Thank you.
Okay. So it's 6:15 p.m. and our alarm is at 7 p.m.? Okay. Okay. Oh, we can set on our alarm. Okay. We can turn the light on and off. Cool. Can I go off to the side now? Thank you. Anything interesting with the bed? Oh, what's this? I like the sort of like a Anubis, and I think this is Anubis, and this is not Anubis. This is another Egyptian god, but I can't think of his name right now for some reason. Trying to do all the lookies. That's a pretty painting of Hercules up in this. Ooh, what's this? It's a lion. Changes the colors. Interesting. Sure, we'll figure out how to work this box in a minute. Do 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 do. I still don't understand fully what's the point of those things, but I think that was everything unless we were supposed to look at the fireplace. Oh, there we go. Ludi sign gaudio ludi non sut. I wonder if that'll be important. That looks like the box, right? That like thing here. And I'm gonna grab this. Okay, so it started with I'm assuming we want to go north, right? So let's go with red. Where's the red? Red. Boom. Okay. Red. And then red was this. And then green. And then blue with this. Right? There must be, I'm assuming that's what that's referencing, but maybe there's an order that's supposed to go in. Sure. Alright, let's go to the door, because I'm pretty sure we were asked to leave our room. Alright, we've got a creepy...
Ethel, do I have to learn this?
Yes, I'm afraid you do.
If I do well, can we play a game?
Yes, but only in French.
Oh.
What are we hearing? Where's that coming from? Hello? Oh, so we're back in our bedroom. Whoops. So that's our bedroom. So our bedroom's this. Huh? Yeah.
We're in lessons right now.
This is.
I need the key. I need the key.
Okay, I get that. Okay, calm down.
Come back later, please.
Sorry, I didn't mean to knock at your door. I'm trying to get out of here. Okay. How about here? What's this? I like all of the sounds up the stairs. Oh, they're all... Oh. Okay. Wait. Let's go back down the stairs. Can we go back down the stairs? Okay. Wait, we're gonna go back up there. We gotta figure out what order the sounds are. We got bling. And then whoop. And then wah. And then blooding, apparently. And then another whoop. And then wah. And then bang. And then another bang. Okay. So now we gotta figure. So A is whoop. Bling is B. So. So A equals whoop, right? A equals whoop. B equals bling. C equals blading. D equals wah. E equals bang. F is unimportant, I think. And G is unimportant. Okay. So, we've got bling, whoop, wah, blooding, whoop, wah, bang, bang. Oh, we got a key. I don't know what the key's gonna be useful for, but we have it now. Oh no, put the key back. Ha, we have acquired an item now. Heck yeah. Keys. We did it, guys. We got a key. Again, I'm not sure what the key's for.
I need something else for this.
Apparently we need something for the gargoyle. What we need for the gargoyle, I'm not sure.
Forget it. Stay in Italy as long as you want then. Some kind of husband you're proving to be. It's not all in my head. Don't bother.
Ooh. You okay? Oh, what's this? I don't remember this room. I remember the room we're staying in, but I don't remember this room. This is a spooky room. Alright. What is this music for? Are we gonna die? Like, what?
Linda? Hi, it's me, Nancy Drew.
Nancy Drew, our friendly neighborhood detective. Well, welcome to Blackmoor Manor. I apologize for greeting you under such unusual circumstances.
And I'm sorry to have to bother someone in your condition. So how are you feeling? I'm gonna say I'm sorry, but hope that it doesn't piss her off.
And I'm sorry to have to bother someone in your condition.
My condition? What's my mother told you? What her son-in-law keeps telling me? That it's all in my head? That I'm just an unhappy new bride? That I just need time to adjust? I'm tired all the time, my mouth is dry, my vision is blurry. But that's not important. Here's what's important, Nancy. There are some doors that should never be opened. There are some doors that hold secrets which must never be known. That's everything you need to know. Now it's...
Mummy, can I come in?
No. You're supposed to be in your lessons.
Lessons are over. I want to meet Nancy.
I said no, Jane.
Okay.
That was my stepdaughter. She can be such a pest sometimes. Anyway, I understand you feel an obligation to my mother, but trust me, there's nothing you can do. You're welcome to stay, but I strongly recommend that you go home as soon as possible.
I can't go home empty-handed. It might jeopardize my ace detective status. Please, Linda, just tell me what's wrong. I'm gonna go with Linda.
Please, Linda, just tell me what's wrong. Linda? Okay, I'll let you rest. But I'll be back. I'm here for you if you need me.
Okay, so we went into Linda's room is what happened. And her room is kind of spooky. Like, for a new bride, she doesn't have anything in her room. Like, everything's covered. See? Like, what is the spooky time? But I didn't realize we just, like, outright walked into Linda's room. Like, I thought that we were gonna knock, not just walk straight into the room. Okay, so let's turn around. Let's go this way. I'm gonna walk all the way down the hallways first. I'm assuming the
This
key...
must be Mrs. Drake's room. Guess she's not in her room.
Okay.
Oh, he's just a parrot.
He's a parrot.
No, you didn't.
Did you?
What's your name?
Lolo.
Okay, I get the point. Lulu.
Lolo.
Do you by any chance know Latin?
Do you by any chance know Latin?
Queste rogavit, bene vidi vici, semper ubi sub ubi, morituri status.
I'll take that as a yes. Would you mind translating something for me?
Fire away.
Equinoctium vernum.
The longest day of the year is solstitium, the summer solstice. The shortest day is bruma, the winter solstice. Equinoctium vernum is a spring equinox. Equinoctium autumnalis is a fall equinox. Day equals night. Lulu's always right.
Okay, bye, bird.
Bye, bird.
Lulu.
How did we just get, like, a legit, like, important conversation and about Latin from a fucking parrot?
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
What?
Pay no attention to the bird behind the curtain. Hello.
Bye, bird.
Cheerio. Polly is a stupid bird. Polly is a stupid bird.
I like how he's like, you're gonna need a bigger something, and then pay no attention to the bird behind the curtain. And then we come back, we turn around, and he's like, Polly is a stupid bird. What? Also, why does this, do we just keep covering him every time we leave? Cute birdie, though.
Top of the morning to you, matey.
Top of the morning to you. Oh my god, the bird's Jacksepticeye, guys. And he's green, too. It's perfect. It's Jacksepticeye the parrot. That's what this is. His name's not
Bye,
Lulu.
bird.
Cheerio. And the winner is Lulu.
And the winner is Lulu. Okay.
You're gonna need a bigger bowl.
Okay.
I need the key.
We have a key.
I need the key.
Felicity.
I need the key.
The door. Felicity. The door. The door.
What door?
I need the key.
Okay, I guess that key doesn't work. Would it work if I did this? Oh, no, okay. So I'm guessing the key's for the other door then. Because we can't go to that door.
Pay no attention to the bird behind the curtain.
Okay, Lulu. I'll ignore you, I guess. Funny.
The key fits, but it won't turn. I need to put some kind of grease in there first.
Okay. So we gotta find something. Apparently. What's this room?
Hi, you must be Nancy. I'm so pleased you're here. I'm Jane. I know you've come to visit my stepmom, but I'd love it if you could pop by whenever you get the chance. Oh, we'll have such fun. Let's play a game.
Not right now, maybe later. I'd like to ask some questions first. Sir Jane, what would you like to play? Ooh, do I want to play a game with her? Sure.
Sure, Jane. What would you like to play?
Let's play this card game I found in your room. Actually, it's Bridget's room. I mean, it used to be her room. I mean, she died like 300 years ago. You can see a painting of her in the Great Hall. She's the one with the telescope. Okay, so you have to match up a pair of constellations. I made all the matches in 25 tries. Try to beat my record.
Oh, you have to play a memory game. There's Lyra. Oh, that was perfect. Oh my god. Corona? There's a constellation called Corona? Oh no. Okay, that's the wrong one. Cruise. There we go. Where was it? Oh, wait, Corona. Columba. Colia. Fuck. Colia, there you go. Sure we saw Cygnus somewhere, do we not?
Good show, but you didn't beat my score.
That was fun, but I'd like to ask you some questions.
Sure, what do you want to know?
Do
About Mummy? I mean, Linda. I do hope you'll help. She's been a bit out of sorts lately.
Do you know why she doesn't want to be seen? When did she start getting sick?
Do you know why she doesn't want to be seen?
I think maybe it's because of the lady in black. I was playing in Mommy's room when she wasn't there, and when I looked up, there was a lady all dressed in black putting something on Mummy's nightstand.
Did you recognize the woman?
The woman left something?
That's
The
not what I
lady
meant.
put a note on Mummy's nightstand, but I didn't read it. That's when Mummy started feeling poorly. I don't want to think about that. Let's play a game. It will cheer me up.
Sure. Let's play one more
Sure.
game.
What would you like to play?
Look inside the chest over there and pick a game. My great aunt said it's a hope chest, so I put my games in there in the hope someone would come over to play. We can play bull, constellation match, petroglyph punch, skull and bones, and I also have a jigsaw puzzle.
You sure have a lot of games.
I love games. I want to make computer games when I grow up.
Aw, she wants to make computer games. I want Constellation one
Want
again.
to play Constellation Match?
I want to try again.
I really like this one.
Okay, let's do this. Let me see. Telescope beam. Oh no, we saw a telescope beam though, didn't we? Oh, there we go. Found it. Okay. Quilla. Did we see a Quilla anywhere? No.
Nope, couldn't beat your score.
Damn it. They're not in the same place. Okay, let's try one more time. Do you want to play a game? Have you ever seen
anything strange outside?
Once I saw my Uncle Roger's toupee fly off during a windstorm. Talk about freaky.
I could say, have you seen a strange animal outside? The lady in black.
The lady in black you saw in Linda's room. Did she look like anyone you know?
Like I said before, I couldn't really see her face, but she was kind of dressed like the lady in the Great Hall.
Which lady?
Eleanor. I know it sounds weird. That's why I didn't want to tell anyone. It's too creepy. Sometimes I wonder if I just dreamed it all up. Mrs. Drake is always saying I have a rampant imagination.
Eleanor. Alright, let's do a get going.
I should get going.
Come back soon.
Sorry, I'm just looking at your shit.
That's my family tree. Ask me anything about anyone. Go on, ask me.
Okay. Ask anything about anybody?
Tell me about Randolph.
Randolph the Red, so named for his bright red hair, was considered a hero at the Battle of Poitiers. For his heroism, King Edward III awarded him with the lands in the region called Penvelin. That's how we got our name.
Okay.
Odo, that's an odd name.
Yeah, he isn't very exciting really. Like farming and cows. His son Milo is much more interesting.
Okay.
Tell me about Simon.
He lived from 1358 to 1412. No, 1411. We don't know very much about him.
Okay.
Who was Anor?
He was Odo's brother.
Okay.
Who was Agatha?
She was a nun. I think she lived in Ireland.
Who was Marjorie?
She died when she was a little girl. It was really sad.
What did Guido do?
He made pizza. No, I'm joking, of course. I don't know anything about him except that he died in 1433 because he outlived all of his siblings.
Interesting.
What do you know about Cecilia?
She married the Lord of Limerick and did a lot of needlework. She had a ton of kids, too. Like 20. Can you imagine?
Jeez.
What about Milo?
Milo inherited not only his grandfather's red hair, but his military prowess. Milo was instrumental in the siege of Caen and was awarded even more lands by Henry V.
What about Jacobus?
He died when he was like 9.
Everybody's dying so young in her family tree, Jesus.
And Hugo?
He had a lot of kids, and his dates were 1401 to 1466.
So he had a lot of kids, apparently. Interesting.
Tell me about Albert.
He was very mysterious, and the people of Blackmoor were afraid of him because he knew all these scientific things. No one knows much about him, though.
Who was Robertus?
He was a knight, but died in some kind of jousting tournament. He was twins with Josephus.
Who was Joseph, Josephus?
Yeah, they used a lot of Latin names back then and weird spellings. He became like a priest or parson or something.
Who was Anisha?
A nun.
They have lots of
Who
nuns.
was Jeanette?
It's Genet. I think he wrote plays, maybe. I don't know, I forget.
Tell me about Lucia.
Isn't that a pretty name? If I have a daughter, I'll name her that.
They didn't tell me anything about Lucia, but yes, that was a pretty
Who was Joan? Is that misspelled?
No, that's how they spelled it then. She got married to this duke somewhere in Flanders.
Who was Adam?
Like he married Eve. Duh, no kidding. I actually don't know anything about him. I think he was the son of Hugo, though, but I forget.
Okay.
Nigel gave that to me when I was in the library once. I think he was hoping it would scare me, but it didn't. I'm too smart to believe in that sort of stuff.
Werewolves. Do we get to read a whole ass book? Let's do this. Lycanthropy. University of Manhattan. Since ancient times, the cunning savagery of wolves has both terrified and awed the humans with whom they came into contact. In Europe, werewolves were a constant threat to livestock and allegedly to small children and lone travelers. Legends as to their evil viciousness became widespread. Predictably, one of these legends involved humans who could transform themselves into wolves. These creatures were called werewolves. Were means man. Oh, man-wolves. And the transformation came to be known as lycanthropy. The symptoms of lycanthropy. Descriptions of werewolves and the transformation process itself have varied greatly throughout the ages. Some lycanthropes assumed the precise appearance of a wolf. Others turned into something that was half human, half beast. Sometimes the change was permanent. Sometimes lycanthropes could change form at will. Sometimes environmental factors brought about the transformation. The symptoms and duration of a werewolf's condition depended entirely upon the curse that initiated that particular case of lycanthropy. In general, victims who were destined to alter their form permanently usually appeared pale. Fatigue was a frequent complaint, as well as weak vision, a dry tongue, and constant thirst. These symptoms usually accompanied or were soon followed by hair growth, especially on the face and hands. Fingernails grew long, and the eyes gradually changed shape and color. Okay, so I think what they're trying to push in this mystery is that Linda could possibly be turning into a werewolf, because she was talking about dry tongue and being thirsty, and so that she might have some of the symptoms. The victim's personality also changed. He or she became increasingly ill-tempered and aggressive. As the transformations grew more apparent, the victim usually went into hiding, returning to society only to satisfy its newfound appetite for human flesh. For temporary victims who could change their appearance at will, or who were involuntarily transformed by the sound of a wolf's nocturnal howl or by a full moon, lycanthrope symptoms occurred not over time but quickly, almost instantaneously. Okay. They were forced to assume human form again at sunrise, either by shedding their hair, claws, and fangs, or by taking off their skin and hiding it intact. Okay. Such a lycanthrope would reportedly suffer the same fate as its shed skin. If it was found and destroyed, the werewolf would likewise be destroyed. According to legend, those who voluntarily became werewolves obtained the ability to change their forms through sorcery. Involuntary lycanthropes were people who had been cursed by someone they had wronged or had been bitten by or born to a werewolf. Since there was no cure, and since most werewolves were thought to be immortal, these unfortunate beings were compelled to lead dark, desperate lives until they were felled by a fatal wound to the brain or heart. That they could only be destroyed by a silver bullet is a modern embellishment. The reasons for lycanthropy. Psychology plays a significant role in lycanthropy. Wanting to imitate, if not actually become, the thing or person that one fears the most seems to be part of human nature. Far from being a universal phenomenon, werewolves are unknown in regions where there are no wolves. Instead, people spread tales of were-bears or were-tigers or were-crocodiles, whichever animal is most feared. The old saying, if you can't beat them, join them, goes a long way in explaining the source and longevity of many monster legends. More important, throughout history there have been instances of people who actually were werewolves, in their own minds at least. Convinced that they had been cursed, they presented all the physical symptoms of lycanthropy and often behaved violently. Because they fully believed they had become werewolves, they acted like werewolves. As a result, the people around them treated them like werewolves, which only reinforced their delusion, thus trapping them in a vicious circle. This psychological disorder was no doubt prevalent in the Middle Ages, when belief in sorcery, curses, and creatures such as werewolves was commonplace. The power of suggestion cannot be underestimated, especially in places where education is minimal and superstition passes for truth. Instances of lycanthropic disorder are rare in modern times, although it is possible that many cases go unreported due to misdiagnosis or familial embarrassment. For research psychologists such as myself, information gathering is a never-ending process. If you believe you know someone who has undergone a lycanthropic metamorphosis, please contact me.
This phone number just might come in handy.
Did we get it?
It would be rude to use it now.
An introduction to runes. Thanks for the humming there, Jane. Runes are a set of symbols that came to Britain with the ancient Germanic people who immigrated to the country around 450 AD. They were used throughout Northern Europe during the Dark Ages, which lasted from around 500 AD to 1500 AD. Blech. Because these symbols were used for writing, among other things, they can be termed an alphabet. The original runic alphabet was made up of 24 symbols and is known as the Elder Futhark. The first 6 runes spell out the word Futhark. The runes were comprised of straight lines so that they could be easily cut into wood or stone. Interesting. The Elder Futhark is divided into 3 tier or groups of 8. Frasia's 8. Fehu, Uruz, Thurziak, Ansuz, Raidho, Kinaz, Gebo, Wonjo. Hydmals 8. Hagalas, Nathas, Isa, Jera, Iswaz, Prithro, Algis, Sawilo. Okay, so these are translating the runes into alphabet. So that's FUTHARKGWHNIJEIPZS. And then TBEMLIDO, or that could be L. I think that's I though. Each rune not only represents a letter, but an object or being as well. As a result, each rune is associated with specific characteristics or represents the letter or characteristics or events. For example, this rune is called Othala and not only represents the letter O, it also means ancestral property, which can connote home, everything that is important to someone, security, support, experience, etc. That's funny, because the rune known as Othala, which is supposed to represent home, is something I draw for shits and giggles on my doodles all of the time. I just draw it the wrong way. Interesting. Because each rune has intrinsic meaning, people in the Dark Ages would sometimes randomly choose a series of runes, i.e. draw them from a bag or cast them on the ground, and try to tell the future from the juxtaposition of their meanings. Interesting. Cool.
I used that to make cakes for Lulu the parrot. That's why the ingredients are so nasty. Like I would eat mealworms.
Who Who's this?
That's my mum, my real mum. She's an opera singer. It's not like she's famous or anything, but she does live in Paris.
That's kind of cool.
What is this book?
Don't know really. Ethel gave it to me. She said it belonged to my grandfather. Do you think Brady Armstrong is cute?
I don't know who that is. So these are a bunch of things, like the moon. I think there's some runes there. Cool. Interesting. This is a very interesting book. That, however, no, go back. This may or may not become important because I'm sure that I saw symbols like that somewhere. Alright, interesting.
That was written by Charles Penvillin way back in like the 1500s. When I read it, it seemed really familiar, you know?
As the moon rises upon thee, fear not, but draw upon the strength of absent friends, and toast to their memories in happiness and wonder. With the stalwart heart of a knight, let charity be thy guiding angel. Stay firm in knowledge as a dedicated geometer, and fear not the ravages of Father Time. For, dear child, as you learn the lessons of folly, the secrets of this world shall dawn in thy soul. Okay. Bye, Jane. See you later. Okay. We're gonna go back this way so we can go down the stairs now.
There goes my cell phone. Hello?
Hi, Nancy. It's Mrs. Petroff. How is everything? Have you seen Linda yet?
Literally speaking, no, but I did talk to her.
Literally speaking, no, but I did talk to her. Not that she told me anything.
I'm just about at my wit's end. I've never known her to act like this. The last doctor that examined her said that aside from a little dry skin, which is not unusual for her, she was perfectly fine.
Maybe she's just unhappy here. Why is she hiding?
Why is she hiding behind that curtain?
I have no idea. When I was out there last week, I got fed up and pulled the curtain back. She threw a fit, but otherwise she looked absolutely normal. A little pale, perhaps, but who wouldn't be pale, cooped up like that? Something has changed her. Something in that house. Hugh is just as bewildered and upset by her behavior as I am. Please get to the bottom of this, Nancy. You're our last hope.
So they're saying pale again. They keep trying to throw these signs that that Linda might be a werewolf, but I feel like that's like too obvious of an answer.
Where is Hugh?
He was called to Rome. As a diplomat, he's always being called out of the country without warning and without any say in the matter. He'd much rather be there with Linda, although...
Although what?
It's just that Hugh said it hasn't been very easy for him to talk to her lately. Whenever he calls, which is at least once a day, Linda always seems to fly off the handle for no reason, which doesn't make sense. Linda has always been extremely level-headed and even-tempered. She never gets angry. At least she didn't used to.
Who exactly is Mrs. Drake?
She's Hugh's aunt. She's taken care of Blackmoor Manor ever since her brother died. He was Hugh's father. She's a bit of a character.
In what way?
The way she spends all her time in that conservatory, slouching around, trowel in hand, murmuring to herself. You'd think she was burying something. Or somebody.
Oh, okay. So we're supposed to be a little suspicious of Mrs. Drake. All right.
Goodbye, Mrs. Petroff.
Goodbye, Nancy. Oh, one more thing. My niece is on call and her husband's out of town, and I told her I'd go over there and babysit if she had to work. So if you call and I don't answer, that's why. Bye.
Okay. Do we have anything else we can do on the internet searches? Okay, apparently we have a lot of stuff that we can search. Okay. Why stars seem to move? Celestial equator, ecliptic. To someone standing on the Earth as it makes its annual journey around the sun appears to move through the surrounding stars on a predictable path. This path is called the ecliptic, and the 12 constellations, groups or patterns of stars as seen from the Earth, though which the sun seems Never feed your parrot avocado, tea, coffee, chocolate, uncooked potato, or any kind of lunch meat. These foods can be toxic to our feathered friends. But didn't she have in that ingredient, she had straight up like salami in the ingredients for the parrot. So, should we go and tell Jane she might be killing her poor parrot? In the numbering system which they invented some 3,000 years ago. Okay, so we'll continue reading that later. And I just realized how late the time was. Okay, guys. I'm going to leave this episode here. We learned a lot of information in this episode. For sure. But I think that this will all become important and that this will get a lot more, interesting as we go along. But remind you, it is a Nancy Drew game. It is supposed to be mysterious and give like a lot of information because it's a detective game. But I hope you enjoyed this first episode. Let me know if there's any other games you'd like to see me play specifically on this channel, or detective type games or point and click type games that you would like to see me play, anything like that. And I will see you guys in the next YouTube video. Bye!